What is this? Ha! I have reached 51 subscriber. Oh my god. That is awesome. What should I do? There's too much acting in here, I don't like it. But thanks to all of you who have subscribed to me, I appreciate it a lot. So what should I do for 50 subscriber special? I think I know. I'm going to give shout out to some indie game developer who I have played the game, whose the game I have played, because well, most of my subscribers probably are indie game developers. I mean, I play their game. And then I'm gonna give shout out to some of my Twitter friends too, other YouTuber, I mean. So let's just go, shall we? I have my own list for indie game developer. Ignore the dinner list. It's a joke list. Okay, from the top. First we got Acid X Kitty developer. She's developing a visual novel called Veronica's. She's the one who developed a visual novel called Veronica's To Do. It's not a visual novel actually. What am I saying? Well, basically it's just a game like this. It's hard to explain. It doesn't show anything. Okay, there you go. And it doesn't show anything either. This is not helpful. Yeah, there's a puzzle adventure game, which is, yeah, that's all I could say. Okay, next we have Letourneau. How do you say it? Letourneau. This is, what do you call the game? I forgot. Untitled. Yeah, because it's untitled, there's still no title of the game. Oh, they add a new thing in the game. Why don't I get any notification in my feed, you know, on itch.io? Probably because they haven't uploaded it yet. Okay then. But there's dialogue now. Pretty nice. So yeah, I played this game a little bit, but there's so many bugs. I hope they fix it for low spec computer like mine. Next we have Raffy's Playground, the developer of a psychological horror game. Thank you for putting it in the description so I don't have to think about it. It tells the story about Lola. Hey, there's a fan art of it. There's a fan art. Yeah, this is more helpful. So there's a fan art of Lola's World of Wonder. Play it, please. Gosh darn it. Okay, next we have CadTheDev. CadTheDev developer. They're not really active in the Twitter. Familia Sunt Aranerum. It's a Five Nights at Freddy. Oh wait, they put a browser game here. Browser version. So it's a horror. It's a horror game inspired by Five Nights at Freddy, where you have to ride 4 to 5 miles with your family while fending yourself from spiders. That's all. Next we have Pancake. Sefimuza. Pancake. Also the developer of the Untitled game. Check them both out. I think there's 3 or 4 in total who developed the Untitled game. Next we have a friend of mine in Twitter, RodRandomBurger. RodRandomBurger, a friend of mine did this person. They develops a lot of awesome looking and creepy. Somehow look at that. It's very creepy. But where is it? I'm searching for it. Look at it. It doesn't look okay like this. Look at it. It looks so, how you say it? Real? I don't know. This one. Oh my god. This person always make the best design I ever look in Twitter right now, but I don't know. But it's really good. Check this person out. Next we have Shimon Star Z. Shimon developed an... Oh, they make a new horror game? Is it horror game or what? I haven't checked it out yet. Later, I'll check it out later. So where is it? It's in Japan. Shimon is from Japan after all. So yeah, it's a point and click horror game where you try to guide your wife out the house safely from a ghost. Next we have one of my personal favorite too, ClaudiaTheDev, also my friend on Twitter. So she's developing a game called Ova Magica. Look at that, so cute. I can't wait for the full release of the game. So in this game it's like a combination of both Pokemon and Harvest Moon, or what do you call it? Story of the Season. Look at that, you breed eggs and then you could also... It's lagging. It's lagging, or yeah, it's lagging. Okay, you could also farm like this, which is, look at that, you get a lot of fruit. Very nice. And also, she is on vacation right now, so don't try to disturb her. Next, we have Cubix, a hobbyist programmer. This person makes a really good shoot 'em up games called... What is it called? I forgot. Project Cosmos. This is one of the first game I played back then. Look at that. It's... trust me, this game is so awesome. I guarantee you. Next we have a Foxtail coming to Kickstarter. I haven't played their game yet, but they developed a platformer game about a fox avoiding an axe, avoiding stuff. Perhaps a genetically engineered fox, who knows. But it looks awesome, so check out their Kickstarter. By the way, Claudia also makes a Kickstarter, so kickstart Ova Magica, please. Next we have Andy Shiner. How do you say it? Calgary, Alberta. Andy and Danny, both of them. So they are both from 90% Studio, I think. They both develop visual novel that I play called... it's not here. Purrfect Apawcalypse. Currently they are developing a new visual novel called... What is this? Cool Kid Cody. It looks bizarre indeed, I must say, but yeah, trust me, it's good. It's good in a way. It just looks bizarre. Okay, so yeah, they developed this apocalyptic like comedy visual novel with Olive, this one, as the main character. Oh, Olive is such a precious puppy, you know. Next we have Lynn Gorgon, a Spanish writer making horror visual novel, which has an unique art, I must say. Where is it though? Okay, this is the game I play from Lynn, The Red Death. It's a horror visual novel with a unique kind of art, I must say. It gives a creepy sense when you play it. But about the horrifying, well, not really, but it's creepy, which is nice. Okay, by the way, I think it's kinda unfair that I didn't show Purrfect Apawcalypse here. I didn't show the gameplay of Purrfect Apawcalypse, so it's basically a visual novel like this, which is awesome, I must say. Developed by 90% Studio, both Danny and Andy. It's a kinda awesome... Hey, that's me. It's a kinda awesome visual novel. There's 3 in total of the series, so check it out. Next we have Postmodern Adventures. They're from... Where are they from? Spanish? Spain? Mexico? I don't know. So they're developing a game called Billy Master Was Right. It's a point and click adventure game? Adventure horror, I don't know. Do they have any image of it? No, I think. They have some image of it. So yeah, you're basically trying to uncover a mysterious serial killer that is happening in your neighborhood. That's all. Next is Yellow Soup Weapon. They're currently developing a horror game called... They're from Japan, by the way. So that's why it's inspired from Japan. A horror game called Ruins in Me. So basically you're moving around your school trying to find your lost soul devoured by evil spirit. And try to get out after that. Easy. Next we have M151 Games. They're developing they're from Argentina. They're developing a horror game called Bella Muerte. So yeah, it's another point and click horror game where you could click around like this, move things. Hey, wait a minute, you can do that? Oh, I just know, or probably they update the game. See, you can look around and try to click stuff and do stuff. I'm not good at explaining. Next we have thisisnotaustin. They are developing a game called Demon Puncher. It's a they're adding Satan to the game. Oh my god, how do you beat Satan? Satan. Awesome. So yeah, it's a arcade type like game, arcade fighting type like game where you fight demons from zombies to Jason like thing, which will appear now. Look at that. Why there's no sound? Oh, there's sound. Beat up all zombie, did I? Yeah, I beat him up. But I couldn't beat this guy yet. Next we have Pixel Sapphire. I am Pixel Sapphire, a singer, a songwriter with love for anime and vocal weight, sure. So Pixel Sapphire developed a game called... Where is it? Banjo. Okay, so Pixel Sapphire developed this visual novel called The Girl in My Dreams. It's a short visual novel where you play as someone named Chiriro, a person who lives a very average life, blah 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 blah. This game has 2 endings, blah 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 blah. This is my first game. I worked really hard on it, considering I did nearly anything myself. So try to support this developer, by the way. Ah yes, another one of my favorite, Arcadekitten. They developed a game called Cemetery Mary. As you can see, there's a lot of fan art for the game. Lots of it. Hey, that's me. So, where's the gameplay? Okay, I found my own clip. Yeah, consider this a self-promotion. You want to save your family? So this is a visual novel like this. No? A horror visual novel, you could say? Classic stuff. A wholesome horror. Black and white. I sound really bad in this recording. Now we have all procedural Evgeniy Skvortsov, how do you call it? So this person develops well, as you can see, a game like Rune Factory. It is what the and why there's Titanic sound. Oh my, what is happening? Why people in chicken costume are shooting you? By the way, you can ride those creatures except the dragon. But oh, I really want to ride the dragon. Check them out. You can, by the way, you can also date creatures like an Ant Queen or things like that, which is, well, it's good. It's opening more possibilities for love. I cannot agree more. Oh, there's Danny BLM. Black Lives Matter, I agree. 100%. Black lives do matter. So, Danny BLM, it's the one that developed Purrfect Apawcalypse 2 along Andy Skender, so should we check? her out? Yes, we should. Should check. Oh, wait. How do you say it? If it's she, they, then it should be they, right? So then it developed Purrfect Apawcalypse. Ah, this is better. So they both developed the Purrfect Apawcalypse visual novel. Check them out. Next we have Drweam. Not Dream actually. Drweam. Drweam Hololive Isekai game. That's the name of the game. Drweam is currently developing pixel art and game dev. Cute is justice. Yeah, that's a quote to live for. They're developing. Where is it? Where's the game? Okay, so here we have, because there's nothing in the in the developer Twitter. It's hard to find it. So we have Hololive Isekai. As you can see, it's a turn-based RPG not developed, inspired by the Hololive. It's a Japanese VTuber group which has, I don't know, 28 members or more, 32 I think. Check Hololive Isekai out. What do you develop? Oh yeah. So next we have Chinatown developing this game called it's I just made a game. Okay, then the prototype stage. So called Moon Teardrop. It's an adventure RPG game, I think. Is it RPG or just adventure? I don't know. Where you play as a little demon girl harassing anthropomorphic people. Awesome. Next we have Mado Cactus. This girl, English, okay. Mado developed a visual novel called When We First Met. Look at that art. It's kind of unique, I must say. I love it. When We First Met. So it's a short visual novel telling the story of Theo wandering through the palace and making friends with someone there. Okay, next we have MagicBench. MagicBench has other account which is called, I forgot, I'll check it out later. They developed a visual novel called Fujiwara Bittersweet. I haven't completed playing it yet. There's too many road in this game, too many language. Oh my god, it's so frustrating to record all of it. I'm taking a break from it for a while, so yeah, check it out. It's a romance visual novel game. Next we have May, a game developer, Japanese pop culture, Sanhara Kekiyakizaka 46. Yeah, a fan of Kekiyakizaka 46. So they developed a visual novel called for 7 years, not a visual novel, an RPG Maker game for 7 years called Apple Pie, but unfortunately it was dropped in the middle of development because May doesn't feel that people are supportive of the game. Support May, by the way. So check it out. It's a Yuri in Japan. What is the proper way to say it in English? I'm sorry, I'm not an English speaker. I don't really know. A girl with girl romance game. Check it out. Next we have Crowe Synia, the developer of what? This one. The developer of Moonlit by Crowe. So Moonlit, it's another visual novel, still in the prototype or in the alpha development. So, but has cute art, so I love it. Check it out. Next we have Tabby, writer's queer visual novel at Pepperstand developer. FGO Yigio ruined my life. There's a lot of developers have their life ruined by FGO Yigio, I think. What is FGO Yigio, by the way? I don't know. Fate Grand Order? What is Yu-Gi-Oh? They developed a visual novel. Where is it? Okay, it's hard to find it in the developer Twitter account, so I'll just go here. Here you can see it's The Way of Light. It looks like this. It's a pretty short visual novel for 1 hour, so check it out. This is not a game developer, though. David Acosta is the voice actor for this game. Don't Open Your Eyes. Developed by Via. As you can see, there's the name here. Check it out. It really, you could say it like this. It's a horror ASMR. That instead of making you sleep, making you awake all night. And next we have Tulevik AU, two brothers, not from Riho and Remo, developing indie games. I just played their game. This is their game. Oh, another self-professional, but well, what do I want to do? So yeah, you can pet the fox in this game. It's called A Prelude to an Adventure, a short point-and-click game where you prepare yourself for an adventure with your fox called Reef. Next we have a Game.Set.Satch, one of the very few developers I played their game. Where is it? Here it is. It's called a Vagabond, where you play as a little child collecting those falling pictures from your truck, from your moving truck. Pictures of your old memories. It has a nice visual. Check it out. Next we have Wubs Games. They developed a game called Pop Crawl. It looks like this. Why long face? I don't know. Why it's so dark? It's better. I don't know. So it looks like this. It's a adventure shooting game where you fight off enemies such as Pigman and Mario Bros and Donkey Kong. I don't know if I should say their name. Next we have Via, the developer of this visual novel, Don't Open Your Eyes. Back then, David was the voice actor. I already explained it, so let's go. Now we have Shane Yach. So they developed a horror game called, in the banner, but I cannot show it. So they developed a short horror game called No One Is Here, where you explore an seemingly abandoned island on top on the sky, which is creepy. Ooh, I'm creeped out playing it. So next we have Pixel Trash, the developer of Duck Boy, an adventure game where you play as a duck. By the way, it's kind of buggy. You can pet the dog. Look at that, you can pet the dog in this game. Next we have Alexander C. It's the same developer who create the Untitled game. There's a lot of them. See, it looks very nice. I love it. Next we have KC. A Letter of Challenge is out now. This is the name of the game. A Letter of Challenge. They developed it back then. It's basically a visual novel game where it's in Korea. It's in Korea now. Where you're fighting this magical girl and try to solve the problem. That's all. Next we have Anders. They developed a game called Ire of the Deep. It's a short deep sea adventure. You're lying about this one. Look at that. Awesome. It's a low resolution sea adventure game where you play it like this. It's awesome. I played it a little bit. It's very good. I love it. Next we have Louisa Pushele. Repin prohibit Japanese English. Okay. So Lou Pushele developed a visual novel called What Brought Us Here, inspired by Hanako Toilet Ghost manga. I read the manga once, but I forgot about it. It looks like this. Look at that. So cute. High school romance story, which is a stereotype in Japan. What do you call it? A cliche in Japan. And next, the last one is Leafthief. The last one in the list. So Leafthief developed a game called, where's it? Where's the one that I play? So Leafthief developed an indie horror game called The Grams by Summoning, where you play It's a short horror game where you play as the door, opening and closing it, trying to save your granddaughter or daughter from a huge beast lurking outside. Looks like the beast looks like this. Oh, almost forgot about G.C. Bailey. So G.C. Bailey, he developed Unkingly, RPG fighting game, not Holyfield. Where is it? Okay, I don't found it, but it looks like kinda look like this. It's a dungeon fighting game where you have to fight monster for almost endlessly. Very nice. Oh, I almost forgot about Shino, Pomegranate Fruit. They also developed a Yuri visual novel called Moon Archer Shooting Star. It has such a beautiful writing that it is unbelievable. You should try to read it, definitely. It looks like this. So I cannot read Spanish though. There's an English version. Señorita Yi, ¿por qué decías tanto ir a la luna? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Next, shout out to some other people who have been my friend, kinda, in the Twitter. First is Maria Lazowski. She, her 17th scared, wants to be psychist communist. That's it. I'm not interesting. Sure do. Sure, you're not interesting. Sure. Just kidding. So yeah, I'm gonna get demonetized because of this. Now we have Donkey Hunky, Saucechev and McDonald, 7 years old, which is probably untrue, but I don't know. Ohio is our party. Sure do. So this person should post on stuff. Kinda awesome. Also one of my Twitter friend. Next we have Captain Chunky, another YouTuber and a friend of mine in Twitter. As you can see, a gaming YouTube enthusiast, a Marvel fanatic and Easter egg hunter. They have a channel called Captain Chunky. They're mostly playing RuneScape, Minecraft and stuff like that. And their video has a really high quality, unlike mine, which is sad. Shout out to Captain Chunky. Consider this as thanks for shouting me up too, but well, shouting up my friend here. So yeah. So I think that's all for the 50 subscriber special. I really thank you for people who have subscribed, and thanks for the game developer who developed those games. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You are very cool to develop those kind of game independently. And shout out to my Twitter and YouTube friend too. You're awesome. Okay, see you later in my next video. Bye bye.